When I was 19, I went to Europe as a backpacker. I was crazy about everything European. German beer, sausage, and a pencil. McDonald's that charged €5 for a Big Mac. The bear that lives inside a castle. Italian family having a picnic at the Grand Canal of Venice. French humor. The Belgian kid who is always peeing. And most of all, melancholy, sensitive, cultured European guys. I thought all of them were like Al Pacino or Jean Renoir. At that time, I was also addicted to making pen pals on the internet. When I announced I was going to Europe, a German guy called Richard offered his guest room in Berlin. Europe was expensive and I was cheap, so I happily accepted his offer. I didn't even know what he looked like, or whether he killed. The moment we met, I thought I was at the wrong door. Richard said he was 25 and a ski trainer, but the man in front of me was bold and horizontally challenged. But it was him. I felt ashamed of myself. I put down my backpack and went to dinner with him. It was the most awkward dinner I ever had. He stared at my face the whole night. The next day, I found a letter which was addressed to a different name with the same address. Suddenly I realized something was very wrong. I told him I had to leave the next morning. He didn't want me to. That night when I was in bed, I received a very surprising message. I jumped off the bed to lock the door, only to find it didn't lock. I didn't know what to do. I did what I thought was rational and sent a message back. Then I fainted. The next morning, I was already on the train to Cologne, but the nightmare was not finished. I received dozens and dozens of nasty messages. I was freaked out. Once in Cologne, I ran into the huge cathedral. I even donated €5 to the father for protecting me. Richard never found me, and I still enjoy the rest of the trip. But I don't talk to strangers on the internet anymore. You never know what masks people are wearing.